just when you thought we wanted to go see Sasuke and Orochimaru and see what they doing, this war just finally fucking got more interesting. How's it going, guys? This is Tay Salamander here. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on Naruto chapter 613. Pretty much, this was a good ass chapter. I would like to say that pretty much. I don't care what anyone else thinks. It was pretty good as hell. Pretty much, for a minute, I was hoping we would see Sasuke and Orochimaru and see what they doing, but after I saw the last page of this chapter, I had to wait a little bit more for Sasuke. Pretty much, I could say this chapter, it was broken down into, I want to say three parts. The first is from last week with Naruto and the others trying to attack the Juubi, which ultimately failed because the motherfucker like transformed into some skinny ass alien humanoid form, like a skinny ass arms and a skinny ass stomach. Like, I guess it's this like half perfection of his transformation. Then switching over to it shooting out Bijudamas, like far away, shooting off Bijudamas, like these villages and everything, like very far. He's shooting them off, and pretty much he's shooting off these Bijudamas to reach the allaince HQ to take their asses out. And then finally at the end, one of the Bijudamas hit HQ and took out some of the HQ members there. Someone being Shukaku. Can't pronounce his name. Ino's father. Can't pronounce his name or whatever. But pretty much one of the Ten-Tails Bijudamas hit the HQ. So we finally got some confirmation that some motherfuckers are finally dying. Like, really, like this is what this war is all about. So, like, motherfuckers dying. Like, how can you have a war with no one dying? But seeing this chapter, someone dying, I'm a little relieved now. Pretty much give my summary of the chapter. Pretty much the chapter starts off after last week with Naruto and the others attacking the Juubi. Naruto having their Rasengan and Shuriken. Pretty much they're attacking Madara and Obito because they are the strategists and the brains of the Juubi because they're controlling him. So they take Madara and Obito out, they will have no control over the Juubi no more. But pretty much this fucking fails. We see the fucking Ten-Tails break out of that fucking cement like shit nothing. And he fucking transforms, and his transformation was pretty fucking weird. Like, really, like he had a fucking ear on the side of his face, some shit. His eyeball on the side of his face, like his eyeball literally on the side of his face. He had some fucking horns, like a grin ass teeth, like a grin ass some shit. Like, it was some creepy ass shit. Like, I was not understanding what the fuck was going on. Like, his mouth was in front, ear was on the side, and his Sharingan and Rinnegan eye was on his side of his face. Like, that's some crazy shit. It was weird. And his body was like creepy ass looking. Like, his stomach was skinny as fuck, like some anorexic shit. Like, motherfucker ain't been eating. Some skinny ass arms, and he still had the fucking Gezomazo statue thing on his back still. And he had all his still had his 10 tails and everything. They was looking crazy as fuck. But pretty much he was attacking the Alliance Shinobi. He was knocking motherfuckers out, laying them on their fucking backs, and having having a recovery team come in there to heal the Shinobis and everything, which ain't really working. Pretty much after this, we see Shukaku pretty much trying to get in contact with Kakashi, and pretty much Shukaku trying to get in contact with Kakashi. So I guess Kakashi can use Conley, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. But pretty much he's gonna have the one guy from the Rock Village uses some technique so he can get under him or something. But pretty much that doesn't work because we see the fucking Ten-Tails shoot off these fucking Bijudamas, and this is fucking shocks Kakashi. That pretty much he can shoot Bijudamas that far away. And pretty much we see that one of the Bijudamas hit one of these faraway villages, and to see his Bijudamas shoot that fucking far away, that was very impressive to see. And also one of these Bijudamas, after seeing Yokorama's Naruto review, he was right. One of them Bijudamas do like a fucking guitar pick. Like that was very something to see. Like really, where's Kishi getting all his ideas from? Like one of the Bijudamas like a fucking guitar pick. Interesting. It's pretty much we see the fucking Juubi just go. Before that, we see that Manga and Obito are talking pretty much, and they're pretty much saying that pretty much they're gonna lose control of the Ten Tails pretty much soon. So pretty much that him and Obito need to combine Hoshirama's DNA with the Ten Tails. So they pretty much have their Moton come out of their bodies and connect to the Ten Tails, so they can have better control over it. I guess that's a good idea, I guess, because if they lose control of that bitch, their ass is dead too. So pretty much as they, connect themselves with the Ten Tails shoots off its Bijudamas everywhere to the faraway villages and just shoot random fucking Bijudamas everywhere. It's pretty much some of the shinobi start to figure out that pretty much that the agenda of the Ten Tails is that he's shooting off these Bijudamas for a purpose. And he's shooting off the Bijudamas so one of these Bijudamas can fucking hit the HQ and take their asses out. So pretty much some of the shinobi at the HQ are a little scared and stay pretty much like I don't want to die in vain. Like pretty much I want to help the Shinobi Alliance stop the Bijudama. So pretty much he's saying he doesn't want to die in vain. So pretty much afterwards Shukaku tells Inoichi's father, I don't know if his name right now, whatever, Inoichi, to pretty much have him contact everyone in the battlefield. And the first ones that Shukaku gets in contact with is his son and Ichiro's daughter, We don't hear what they say, but pretty much whatever he says to Shukaku, whatever he says to Shikamaru, they start to cry. Like really, so I'm guessing someone's about to die, because if someone gives you information and you start to cry, that means something bad is going to happen. But pretty much Shukaku says he has some plan to stop the Ten Tails, but we don't hear what it is. All we see is like Shikamaru crying. And then we see panel Shukaku just standing there like, no, he knows what's about to happen and everything. Then we see the attack hit. I guess the attack hit over there. I guess the HQ. Then we see Ino crying. And pretty much next panel page at the end, we see the Juubi there standing. Pretty much, I'm guessing when it's Bijudamas hit the HQ, because Manga says pretty much, finally we took out the freaking HQ's strategists. And basically Obito said pretty much saying that's the basics. And that's the end of the chapter for Naruto 613. Overall, this was a good ass chapter, like I said, very good. Like we're finally getting to the conclusion that motherfuckers are not safe in this war. You got to die. Like, I'm sorry, I know that seems fucking cruel and hateful, but it's a war. Some people gotta die. But I was not expecting the HQ to die. But I was not expecting more or less to see Shikaku and Ichiro. I'll probably pronounce it wrong, but Ino's father. Like, I was not seeing those two. I was not expecting to see those two die. It was very shocking to see. I'm hoping next week we don't go over the Sasuke and Orochimaru yet. Not just yet. We need to see some more deaths. I gotta see some more deaths. For real. It's gonna be interesting to see. But let me know what you thought of the chapter. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it bad? Was it to your liking? Are you finally happy to see that we're finally getting some confirmation that deaths are happening in this bitch and motherfuckers are not safe anymore? Video response if you like. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day.